Welcome to another episode of That Crazy Triangle Guy. Here we are on the Bitcoin CME futures chart on the 1 day time frame, and I'm super zoomed in on Friday, the end of October, showing that the daily close of Friday was at $34,630. Now, futures had been trading at actually on Friday it was down to maybe about 300, but throughout the week it had been trading up to a $500 premium to spot. Um, so if we trade anywhere near that with the current spot price around 34,580, we will leave a gap. We will leave a significant gap here. So I'm here to debunk this myth that we need to fill gaps. Total myth. It's like one of those self-fulfilling prophecies. A lot of analysts talk about it. You can see here, gap. Oh, it got filled. Ooh, yeah. Oh, there's gap here. It got filled. Now, see, this gap remains unfilled right here. It will never get filled. And crypto zombies arguing that, oh, because we filled this gap, we created this gap, filling this previous gap, that somehow there's an exception here. No, it's a gap. It's never going to get filled. Now, if you go back further, which I've done, now, unfortunately, we can only go back so far. We can only go back this far because, well, we can go back a little farther, but this all got filled up because price action simply traded. Bitcoin traded in this range for a while, but the dinosaurs are here. So this is as far back as we can go, and I've detailed all these gaps in Bitcoin's price right here. Right here, you know what, let me zoom in more. Let me really zoom in here. Come on. Can we do it? No. You know what, I gotta take it off of auto because the volume candles are getting in the way. Here we have a $250 gap created on the 27th of July 2020. It never got filled, never will be filled because it's at under $10,000. That's probably why a lot of people think we're going down there, but we're not. Here's another one, very small, but it's a $20 gap. Gap, nonetheless, will never get filled. That's around 11,200 on the 12th of October 2020. And these gaps help drive the price upwards because you got a lot of shorts that have to cover or get liquidated or what have you. And people are scrambling and FOMOing in here. So here you got a $600 gap created on the 14th of December 2020. Did this one get filled? I don't know. We'll check back later whether these got filled or not. I know the first two didn't. Um, and here, yeah, that's at 18,000. I don't know. Here on the 28th of December 2020, another $1,450 gap created at around $25,000. I'm sure we probably did. Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, we did fill these because, but when did we fill them? We didn't fill them till years later. So let's go like this. We did not fill these until our next bear market. So this one got filled December. It got filled in June 2022, a year and a half later. Same with this one, essentially. So there is no rush to fill these right away. I'm sure these people here that were panicking thought we were going to come down and fill this gap. We didn't. Everything got sucked up here and boom, we pumped. Now we have a couple other gaps up here which did get filled only because they were at the top of the market and came back down. This one here, $1,450. Did not get filled. It was created July 2021 and did not get filled until January of 2022, so over about 6 months later. Um, so you can see the myth that we need to, a gap is created and there's some sort of urgency to fill it. No, there isn't. They can go for years or indefinitely because these two did not get filled. And this one this one here that we recently created in March will never get filled. So there you have it. And as far as current price action goes, we just started a new day. So let's see what's happening. CME futures 34,770. That's pretty low, but we did form a gap. It's a very tiny gap, so maybe we will fill this one. Let's see what happens. So it opened at 750, 630. So that's a $120 gap we have right there. And chances are we are going to fill it. I mean, we will see what happens. But in the coming months, weeks and months, I imagine that we do form gaps that will never get filled. So don't be scared of them. Like, subscribe. See you next time.